Hello everyone, welcome to the new session of commercialization of agricultural crops. So in this session we are going to study about some of the commercialization of agricultural crops like chili, turmeric, castor, tobacco and ashwagandha. Okay, so let us start this session. Geographical spread of high value commercial crops in India. So India produces several high value commercial crops. So there are many crops that are commercially grown in India, right? And they are having high value in different agroclimatic zones. So India has been divided into different agroclimatic zones, and according to that we are having different commercial crops. These commercial crops have immense potential to increase farmers' income and augment agricultural experts. So they are very efficient to increase the farmers' income. So they are very good crops to increase their income, right? That is why they are considered as the commercial crops. The first commercial crops is the chili. Chili is one of the most important commercial crops which is grown almost throughout the country. It is grown throughout the country. The crop is predominantly grown in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, West Bengal and Orissa. So they are predominantly grown in these states of India. These 6 states account for more than 80% of Indian chili production during the last 5 years. So there is an estimate that in the last 5 years, these 6 states have accounted more than 80% of Indian chilies. They have been grown, that is more than 80% of Indian chilies has been obtained from these 6 states only. Its cultivation is confined to small pockets in other states such as Gujarat and Assam, right? So they are not only for these 6 states, but they are also grown in small pockets, right, in states of Gujarat and Assam. So there are some varieties of chili. So let us know about that. CH1. It is developed by PAU Ludhiana. Plants are medium tall with medium-sized light green fruits turning deep red on ripening. Fruits are highly pungent and attractive, tolerant to fruit rot and wet rot. So these are the common diseases that occur in chili, that is the fruit rot and wet rot. So they are quite tolerant to them. It gives average yield, that is 96 quintal per liter of red chili per acre. CH3, this is another variety. It is developed again by PAU Ludhiana. Fruit length more than CH1. The length of this CH3 is more than CH1. Capsicum content is around 0.52% and it gives average yield, that is 100.5 quintal per red chili per acre. CH27, this is again another variety. Plants are quite tall and continue to bear fruits of long time. Fruits are medium long, that is around 6.7 centimeter, thin skinned and light green when immature and become deep red when they are mature. It is resistant to the leaf curl virus, fruit rot and the root knot, nematodes, and the tolerance to sucking pests such as mites. So this is very important. This variety is resistant to the leaf curl virus, fruit rot of chili, root knot, nematodes, and the tolerant to the sucking pest also such as mites. Average yield of red ripe fruit is 96 quintal per acre. Punjab Sinduri. Plants are dark green, compact and medium tall. It is early maturing variety, and first picking, that is the red fruits, is possible 75 days after the transplanting. Fruits are quite long, that is around 7.14 centimeters. So this is quite long fruit, and thin skinned, dark green when immature and become deep red when mature. The average yield red ripe fruit is 70 to 75 quintal per acre. So this is again one of the important variety of chili, that is Punjab Sinduri. Next crop is turmeric. Turmeric, this is also known as Indian saffron, and the golden spice of India, is an important commercial spice crop grown in India. So this is one of the very important commercial spice crop that is grown in India, and it is one of the very important spices. Not a single day in our kitchen that we have not used this turmeric, this particular spice, right? So this is one of the very important, and it is having some medicinal property also. The major state producing turmeric are Telangana, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and West Bengal. So these are some of the important states that produce turmeric at commercial level. These 7 states account more than 80% of turmeric producing during the last 5 years. And turmeric is also cultivated in smaller pockets like other states like Odisha, Mizoram, etc. Turmeric. So there are different varieties like Dugirala Red. So high yielding variety, rhizomes are quite long. Actually these the part of the plant that is used as turmeric, that is the rhizome, that is the underground stem. Okay, so rhizome are quite long, plumpy, strong, and very deep orange in color. So this is quite orange in color. So dry recovery, that is 23.5%. ISR Kedaram, suitable for growing throughout the India. So it can be grown throughout the India. 5.5 curcumin, 13.6% oleoresin, maturity that is in 210 days, and it is 18.9 dry age. So this is the type of alkaloid that has been obtained from this, or you can say the resin and dye that obtained from the turmeric. Another variety of turmeric are ISR Sudarsana, resistant to rhizome rot disease and short duration. 30 to 40 tons fresh rhizome per hectare that can be obtained from this variety. ISR Suguna, resistant to rhizome rot disease and short duration. 30 to 40 tons fresh rhizome per hectare that can be obtained from this. Now the third commercially important agriculture crop is the castor, Ricinus communis. Castor is one of the oldest cultivated crops, predominantly grown in arid and semi-arid regions of India, and has been acknowledged as the world leader in production. So we are at top in the production of castor seed oil. So the castor is frequently experiences fluctuation in the production of its cultivation, depends on the farmer's choice of crop, which is mainly driven by the price factor. Occasionally, farmers shift to other remunerative crops from the castor due to the aberrant weather conditions. So this is very important. This is a frequently experienced fluctuation in production, and its cultivation depends on the farmer's choice of crop, which type of crop we are choosing, right? Which is mainly driven by the price factor, right? Next crop is tobacco. Tobacco is one of the important high value commercial crop in India. So we are having some industries based on this particular plant. A unique feature of the tobacco production in India is that myriad styles of the flue called Virginia FCV and non-FCV tobacco, beedi, hookah, chewing cigar, wrapper, cheroot, burley, oriental, HDBRG, Lanka, Pika, Natu are cultivated under widely differing agrological situations. So these are different types of tobacco that are grown in India. Further, FCV and burley tobacco are mainly destined to the export market. So this particular type of tobacco that are grown for the export market. These high value commercial crops together account for 28.26 lakh hectare of area and around 50.04 lakh tons of production. So this lakh hectare, that is 28.26 lakh hectare of the area that are used for the commercial production of this tobacco, and annually we are getting 50.04 lakh tons of its production, which contributes significantly to the agricultural production and employs millions of farmers in the country. The average productivity of this commercial crop showed a wide variation across major producing states in the country during the last 5 years. So in the last 5 years, there is an average productivity of this commercial crop, okay, and a wide variation across the major producing states in the country. Hence, there is an immense need to augment productivity in states with lower productivity through the location specific research and technological intervention. So there must be some in technology or some specific research intervention should be there to increase the productivity of this particular crop. Okay, so there are some of the varieties of the tobacco. Kanak Prabha, this is the one variety, evolved through the varietal hybridization from the Delcrest into DB101 cross, and this is the two varieties, and this particular that is the Kanak Prabha has been developed by hybridization Delcrest into DB101 cross. This is a medium tall plant that is around 1.3 to 1.5 meter high, leaves erectly attached, stiff with raised midrib and acute tip. Leaves linear elliptic, dark green, 18 to 12 curable leaves, uniform in leaf maturity. So basically leaf is a very important part of this tobacco plant, because leaf is actually used for making tobacco. Flowering from 65 to 75 days after the planting. Panicle compact, heavy with light pink flowers. So they are having pink flowers, right? And they are having the panicle type of inflorescence. CTRI special, by purification and the selection and toward the specific characters from the variety special FCV tall, that is 1.5 meter tall to 1.7 meter high. Semi-open habit with horizontally inserted leaves dropping at the margins. Color of the stem is creamy green. Leaves are quite bright green in color and 22 to 24 curable leaves are obtained. Margin is undulating. Flowering is around 65 to 70 days after the planting of the plant. Panicle loose, again, flowers light pink, leaf fast maturing, and this is the importance of this particular variety. CTRI special MR, isogenic line of CTRI special with the glutinous type of resistance to the mosaic disease. So this is one of the very important disease, right? Tobacco mosaic virus that causes mosaic disease. So this particular variety, that is CTRI special, it is having resistance to this disease. Morphological characters are similar to the CTRI special. Next, plant is ashwagandha, very important medicinal plant. Ashwagandha is an important medicinal plant that is used in traditional system of medicine from the ancient time. So this particular plant has been used from the ancient time, and traditionally they are used as a medicinal plant. So in Ayurveda also you can find the description of this particular plant. The plant root have been employed in Indian traditional system of medicine, that is Ayurveda and Unani. In India, it is grown in the dry parts in the subtropical regions of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh. ICAR, Directorate of the Medicinal and Aromatic Plant Research, that ICAR also. The estimated production of ashwagandha root in India is around 4,000 tons, with an estimated annual requirement is around 5,000 tons. So we require around 5,000 tons, and nowadays we are having production around 4,000 tons. The demand of ashwagandha is expected to grow in future, and hence there is a need to expand the area under its cultivation. So we need to expand this particular growth of this plant. So we require more area for its cultivation. The demand for ashwagandha root has increased in the domestic market, especially for the alkaloids. Demand has increased in US and other international market also. This is used for the nutraceuticals, right? In recent times, this crop has assumed commercial significance because of the returns it provides to the farmers. So this is commercially important plant. CSIR, Central Institute of Medicinal and the Aromatic Plant, has been promoting ashwagandha cultivation on large scale through a bio-village mission and mode approach in the semi-arid tropics of the Deccan Plateau. So CSIR taking an initiative step and promoting a bio-village mission, so for the more cultivation of this particular plant. This crop is a profitable venture for the farmers and yields more compared to other traditional crop varieties, and a new avenue for the agri-entrepreneurship can be unlocked by promoting the processing of ashwagandha roots into powder and extraction of the chemical alkaloid for the export market. So this is one of the very important profitable venture for the farmers. So if they are using if they are adapting the different traditional crop varieties for this particular crop, and the processing of ashwagandha can provide a wide open area for the export market, right? So that's why this particular crop is very important. Okay, so this is all about this session. Thank you very much.